Welcome to the top 5 gaming mousepads for the Q2 and 2/3. We've had quite a few mousepads come out in the past couple of months, and I really want to put some miles on them before I made this list to really determine what mousepads really deserve to be on this beloved top 5 mousepad list. Because as you guys know, mousepads are one of those things that's just easy to overlook, but they can and do affect your gameplay. For instance, it can make a light mouse feel heavy on a control pad or a heavy mouse feel light on a fast pad. Now, when making this list, I took into account like durability, uniqueness of the surface, and the ability to keep my viewers' aim consistent. So starting the list off with the number 5 mousepad, we have the Odin Zero Gravity mousepad. I probably get asked about this mousepad the most. Like every time I log online, I feel like somebody's asking me about this. Now, I have been testing it for a couple of weeks and I have come to the conclusion that this mousepad does deserve to be on the top 5. Now, the claims for this mousepad is that it won't wear down over time. Well, I disagree. It starts off as like a medium pad, but over time it slows down. But in this case, it kind of works out in this mousepad's favor. It almost becomes reminiscent of like a black Zowie GSR, but without the mud factor and more glide. It also gives you a ton of control if you have a shaky shot. This mousepad is going to be right off your alley. It comes in a couple of different colors like black, white, and a white with pink trim. It also comes in some nice sizes like the 490 by 420 millimeter for the large and a 696 by 356 for the extended desk mat. You're not slick. I see that 69 in there. It's one of the thickest mouse pads on the list at 4 millimeters, making it ultra comfortable for your wrist. You can grab these for a stupidly good price at $17 for the XL and $20 for the extended mouse pad. This is the slowest mouse pad on the list, but I find myself lately gravitating towards control pads lately for accuracy. Games like CSGO and Valorant will definitely benefit from a mouse pad like this. Before we move on to the rest of the video, I want to give a shout out to Dashlane for sponsoring today's video. Now, Dashlane is a product that makes the internet easier by filling all your passwords, payments, personal details, whenever and wherever you need them using their password manager. Since I started using Dashlane, it has sped up my entire internet experience by not having to repeatedly enter my information over and over again, saving me so much time because it's like the old saying goes, time is money. You can sync all of your data amongst all of your devices, but it doesn't stop there. They are much more than a password manager, as they can alert you to breaches and offer a VPN. The best part of this though is that they don't want your data. Keeping your privacy private is a huge part of their philosophy, which I personally love. So head on over to dashlane.com/Brandon to try it on your first device, and if you like it, you can use my code Brandon to get 50% off the premium membership. Trust me, it's a small price to pay for peace of mind when browsing the web. Alright, so coming in at number 4, we have the Aqua Control Plus. This is by far x-raypad's best mouse pad to date. It has a unique amundsen surface that's ultra durable. It comes in a ton of different sizes from like a large all the way up to like a 1200 by 500 millimeter, which could cover your entire desk. The pricing is also insane on these, starting at like $10 for the large and going up to $50 for that entire desk setup. Although it has control in its name, the glide on this pad makes it feel like a faster pad, but where it really succeeds is in its great control for micro adjustments in games like Valorant, CSGO, Fortnite, Apex, and Warzone. Alright, so coming in at number 3, we have the Cooler Master MP510. This one is slowly becoming a fan favorite because of its durable surface and impeccable glide due to its specialized Cordura weave. Cordura can be a fast material, but Cooler Master was smart and they did some bigger weaves on this mouse pad to give it a bit more control. It's actually just right in my opinion, smack dab in the middle. It's like a medium fast pad. It has stitched edges, it's waterproof, branding is minimal, great for all games because once you start tracking with this mouse pad, it glides like butter, but when you need to stop, that bigger weave will help you with that accuracy. It's available in medium, large, and an XL extended mouse pad, but the sizes are smaller than the other mouse pads on the list, so just keep that in mind. Coming in number 2, we have the newest entry on the list and the fastest pad on the list. It is the new Fnatic Dash, and I love their huge sizes. 487 by 372 millimeters for the large, 950 by 500 millimeters for the bigger size. It's water resistant but not waterproof. I love the little micro stitching they did around the edges. It makes it feel like it's almost stitchless, which I love, and I know a lot of you guys out there just don't like that stitched feeling, so this one might be for you. It has a unique hyper fast 15 surface that provides a great gliding environment with 60% lower static and dynamic friction than a typical cloth pad. The durability has been good, but over time this mouse pad actually sped up, which threw off my consistency a little. The X and Y directions are identical though, which I love, and that is why it's getting picked over something like the Artisan Hind. Coming in at number 1, I think you guys know what's coming. The King was in danger, but it still just narrowly edges out the Dash. The main reason this mouse pad has kept its number 1 spot for as long as it has is the durability and consistency. I can't remember a time where I felt like this pad slowed down to a different speed. Sure, it got dirty, but you can just clean it using my method. Wink, wink. It's a jack of all trade mouse pad. It gives you consistent flick shots while giving you a lot of stability for your tracking. If somebody is just getting into PC gaming, I'm telling them to get this mouse pad every single time. Then they can just move on to other surfaces once they've had their time on this mouse pad. It's thick with no edges. The edges are one of the most impressive things about this mouse pad. They still look great for the amount of miles that I put on it, and there's no stitch edges, so that's crazy to me. The rubber base is one of the best, if not the best, available currently. It's $35, which is kind of high, but worth it for the durability that you get and the consistency. All right, guys, that's gonna do it for this video on the top 5 gaming mouse pads for the quarter 2 and 2/3. If you found this video helpful, hit that thumbs up button. If you loved it, subscribe. It has been your boy BT. Don't forget to like, share, oh wait, I already said that. Dang. Why do I always do this, guys? Why? Peace.